All right, let's in fact start with the latest which we have for you from Rajasthan. In a big relief of sorts for Sachin Pilot, the High Court of Rajasthan now has deferred the hearing on the notice which has been served to the 18 MLAs and Sachin Pilot till Monday. The Rajasthan High Court has adjourned the hearing in the plea filed by Sachin Pilot challenging the Speaker's disqualification notice. Now it will be heard on Monday at 10 a.m. The action proposed on the notices stand extended till Tuesday, so the Speaker effectively cannot take any coercive action or disqualification or any other action as far as Sachin Pilot and the rebel MLAs are concerned till 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Now, Pilot's counsel Harish Salve argued that Pilot's action should not be termed as a revolt, as he was only exercising his freedom of speech. If Pilot asks for removal of an incumbent chief minister who is corrupt within the party, it is right of freedom of speech. Sachin Pilot camp urged the High Court to quash Speaker's notice, terming it partisan. Speaker's counsel Abhishek Manu Singhvi said anti-defection law has not been repealed, so court cannot interfere. He also said Pilot's petition is premature.
कोर्ट में आज सुनवाई चली है और पिटिशनर के लॉयर साल्वे साहब और रोहतगी साहब ने अपने आर्ग्यूमेंट्स कंक्लूड करे और कंटिन्यू होगी ऑर्डर की मैटर की सुनवाई जो है मंडे को 10 बजे। जी अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी सर अंडरटेकिंग दी गई है कि स्पीकर की जो आज सुनवाई 5 बजे है उसको ट्यूसडे तक के लिए डेफर किया जाता है 5:30 बजे तक।
Okay, so that is what happened inside the court today. Let me see if we are getting a colleague, in fact, Devankur Badhavan, my colleague, who is joining us from the High Court right now in Rajasthan, in Jaipur. Dev, I just want to understand from you, now the Speaker cannot take any action till 5:30 p.m. How is this being interpreted politically? Because this will seem as a shot in the arm for Sachin Pilot, at least for the next couple of days.
Well, Ankit, I'm right now at the BJP office in Jaipur because a press conference has just ended over here. As far as the time given to the Sachin Pilot group is concerned, it can be interpreted as a certain kind of breather for the Pilot group. The Rajasthan Assembly Speaker cannot go ahead and decide upon the case till the time the court listens to the matter, and the entire decision has been kept in abeyance at least till 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday. This also means that this will give Pilot's group more time to strategize, to decide how it wants to counter the accusations that have been leveled, because apart from mentioning that all of this was done as a means of exercising the freedom of right or the democratic right of Sachin Pilot, it was also mentioned by Sachin Pilot's counsel that Pilot in no way wants to overthrow the democratically elected government of Rajasthan, and his entire act was to bring to the central leadership the kind of autocratic and dictatorial and corrupt ways of the current regime in Rajasthan. What it can also mean is that Pilot's group can also strategize as far as the FIRs registered by SOG is concerned, because that is also one point which was brought up today during the discussions in the court. It was mentioned that these investigations are going on as far as the alleged conspiracy angle is concerned as well, and even as far as that is concerned, there are audio tapes.
Dave,
that
I request you to stay on with me. I am going to, in fact, come back to you. We are also being joined by our colleague Sharat, who is, in fact, from Aaj Tak, who is keeping a very, very close eye, has seen the twist and turn in politics for a very long time as far as Rajasthan is concerned. But before I go to Sharat, I just very quickly, in fact, want to, at this moment, just give you the scenario, just numbers, because at the end of the day, it is all going to boil down to the numbers in the Rajasthan Assembly, a 200-member assembly. So let's take a look at what is the current scenario and what are the permutation combinations being worked out as far as Rajasthan is concerned. Now, the Congress's tally in the Rajasthan Assembly right now is 107. Congress plus allies, RLD and plus 3 of the CPM. they RLD plus CPM is also, in fact, extending support to the Congress party. Now, BJP is 72. BJP ally is RLP, which has 3 seats in the Rajasthan Assembly. At this moment, BTP, Bharatiya Tribal Party, is neutral. It has said that if it comes to the voting, as far as the Assembly is concerned, they are going to stay neutral. Meanwhile, there are rest are in fact independents as far as the Assembly is concerned. About 13 independents as far as the Assembly is concerned. The total strength of the Assembly is 200 and majority marks becomes 101. Now, let me just very quickly also tell you what are each camp, Pilot camp and Ashok Gehlot camp, what is it that they are saying about the numbers that they have at this moment backing them. So Ashok Gehlot camp says that they have this Congress total is 107. Ashok Gehlot camp, as what we know from our sources, because 19 MLAs of the Congress party have been served a notice by the speaker. So the strength for Ashok Gehlot comes down to 288 as far as the Congress MLAs are concerned. Pilot camp 19, BJP 72. Again, the total strength is 200, 101 is the majority mark. Now, the Ashok Gehlot camp is trying desperately to get the 19 rebel MLAs disqualified. So if the 19 rebel MLAs, including Sachin Pilot, are disqualified from the Rajasthan Assembly, the majority mark, the total strength of the Assembly will be reduced to 181. And the majority mark will come down by 10. So the majority mark then would be 91. This is what Mr. Gehlot is banking on. He's hoping that these 19 are disqualified, 88 Congress MLAs, those who are backing Ashok Gehlot, plus 3 of the CPIM and RLD, total strength will be 91, and Ashok Gehlot would be able to survive as far as the drama in the Assembly is concerned. Meanwhile, if they are not disqualified, so let's assume that they get a relief from the Rajasthan High Court and they are not disqualified in the current scenario, the 19 MLAs, including Sachin Pilot, then the majority mark remains 101. Ashok Gehlot, 88 plus 3 is equal to 91. The government may fall if the other independents, 10 of them, plus the other smaller parties, if they don't support the government, in that scenario, the government could also be in danger. Rajdeep Sardesai, consulting editor, India Today, also with us on the phone line. Sharad and Dev are from Jaipur with us. Rajdeep, I want to understand from you, do you see this as a momentary victory for Sachin Pilot, and how does it now play out till Monday between both the camps?
I wouldn't call it a victory. I would say that Sachin Pilot has bought himself and his supporters some time till Monday. It is difficult to see at the moment, Ankit, how the Pilot camp can increase its numbers to 30 and beyond, which they really need to destabilize this government. Remember, out of the 19, 3 were independents. So there are 16 clear Pilot supporters and 3 independents as of now with him. The remaining independents are mainly Ashok Gehlot loyalists. There are a few Sachin Pilot loyalists who apparently have been with the Gehlot camp until now and could switch back. But we still haven't seen any signs of it. So the best way to describe this court ruling would be that it has given Sachin Pilot 48 to 60 hours to strategize, and therefore at least he buys himself some time. But I don't think you can call it a victory just yet. What he needs is the court to give a clear ruling on the disqualification petition. When that comes, then we can talk in terms of victory and defeat. I maintain that for now, the numbers still seem very much in favor of Ashok Gehlot.
Numbers firmly in favor of Ashok Gehlot. शरद जी, मैं आपसे ये समझना चाह रहा हूं कि आप अभी बीजेपी का भी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ, अभी भी जो राजस्थान का बीजेपी है, जो राजस्थान का बीजेपी यूनिट है, वसुंधरा राजे ने कुछ बोला नहीं है, उनके ऊपर हनुमंत बेनीवाल ने हमला भी किया है, पर राजस्थान का जो बीजेपी है वो बहुत एग्रेसिव नहीं दिख रहा है. क्या वो अभी भी आश्वस्त नहीं है कि सचिन पायलट के साथ मिलकर सरकार गिराई जा सकती है?
देखिए, आश्वस्त तो इसमें कोई भी नहीं है. यही वजह है कि पेज फंसा हुआ, चाहे बीजेपी हो, सचिन गुट हो या पायलट गुट हो. आज का जो कोर्ट का फैसला है, राजदीप कह रहे थे कि सचिन पायलट के लिए ब्रेदर है, मैं कहूँगा गहलोत भी बहुत ज़्यादा इससे राहत महसूस कर रहे होंगे। खुद उनके सरकारी मुख्य सचेतक 3 दिन का वक्त मांगने गए थे। दोनों की वक्त की ज़रूरत है। अगर आप जो आंकड़े गिना रहे थे अंकित, उसमें आप देखें तो सीधे 19 विधायकों को नोटिस दिया गया है। 3 निर्दलीय हो गए 22, एक मार्क्सवादी कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी के गणेश दहिया 23 वहां चले गए। आप ये देख लो कि 72 ये जीते थे बीजेपी वाले और 3 आरएलपी वाले 75। अब तो इनके पास विधानसभा के स्पीकर को मिलाकर 100 वोट बचे हैं। 2 क्रूशियल वोट हैं भारतीय ट्राइबल पार्टी का। भारतीय ट्राइबल पार्टी के वोट जहां जाएंगे उसकी सरकार बचेगी या गिरेगी। अब 4 जो इनमें से जो, जैसे आज आपने चेतन डूडी का प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस सुना जिसमें नाम आया उनका कि चेतन डूडी तो हमारे तरफ आएगा। चेतन डूडी कल तक हमसे बातचीत कर रहे थे, इंडिया टुडे ग्रुप से, तक कह रहे थे मुझे कोई फोन नहीं आया, जानवर बिकते हैं इंसान नहीं, और आज उनकी हवाइयां उड़ी हुई थी। उनका कहा जा रहा है कि उनकी लॉयल्टी कभी चेंज हो सकती है। तो यहाँ बीजेपी हो, पायलट हो, गहलोत हो, सब तलवार की धार पे है। कोई भी या आज के दिन में विश्वास से नहीं कह सकता कि हम जीते और वो हारा। जी अंकित।
जी शरद जी हमारे साथ बने रहिए। राजदीप, आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू जस्ट स्टे ऑन लिटिल लॉन्गर विद अस बिकॉज आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल आवर व्यूअर्स, बिकॉज इनसाइड द कोर्ट number of times we are hearing this battle about the 10th schedule, which both Mr. Harish Salve and Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi seems to be invoking. Now, what is this 10th schedule and what is it that they are hoping? Then basically it is the anti-defection law, anti-party activities, all that is covered under this. What the strategy invoking the 10th schedule is for Pilot camp and for Ashok Gehlot camp. So what is Mr. Gehlot hoping? He's hoping that he can get the rebel MLAs disqualified for anti-party activities, bring the strength of the House down and win a possible trust vote. Meanwhile, Sachin Pilot's strategy is to retain the MLA-ship by claiming that he has not spoken against the party, he has not indulged in any anti-party activity, and stay in the party, claiming that they have only expressed grievances and they have also challenged the validity of the whip as far as the Rajasthan High Court is concerned. Rajdeep, if I can very quickly get a sense from you, this legal battle which is going on, there are senior leaders in the Congress party who still seems to be reaching out to Sachin Pilot. You also spoke to few of them, but at least Gehlot camp seems to be going in for the kill. Why is this contradiction between what the central leadership is thinking and what the Rajasthan unit actually is doing on the ground, with the tapes also coming out?
I think initially, Ankit, this was a genuine conflict between the party high command or the leaders in Delhi who wanted to retain Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot, who is determined to finish him off. But now I think this is a strategy to confuse the Pilot camp. That at one level you keep saying our doors are open, at another level you make every attempt to try and either get them disqualified, if possible marginalized, and really hit out at them. So I think this is a clear strategy now, and the release of the tapes was part of that strategy. By releasing the tapes, you are making it clear to the Pilot camp that look, we have a lot of dope on you. If you don't return, we will expose you in public. So I think that Ashok Gehlot clearly has the support now of the party high command. They are convinced that Ashok Gehlot is their man for Rajasthan, and they have decided to put their weight behind him. So while they may want Sachin Pilot to be retained, my sense now is that Pilot has fewer and fewer well-wishers both in Delhi and certainly not in Rajasthan, where it is clear that Ashok Gehlot is out to finish him.
And also these tapes wouldn't have done any favor as far as Mr. Pilot is concerned. He clearly now seems to be completely pushed into a corner with very limited options, as Rajdeep was telling us. Rajdeep Sardesai, thank you so much for joining us. Dev, Sharad ji, I request you to stay on with me. I have to slip into a very short break, and as Rajdeep and Sharad were also speaking about the audio tapes.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.